You do not need to know coding to use AI well, you just need to know how to explain what you want. Think about it. A teacher can use AI to prepare a lesson. A student can use it to understand a difficult topic. A doctor can organize non confidential notes or explain general health information in simpler language. And a business owner can use it to write emails, explore ideas, or plan content. The tool may be the same, but the results can be completely different. Why? Because AI works with the instructions you give it. In this video, we are going to make prompting simple. You will learn what a prompt actually is, what prompt engineering means, and what details can make an AI response more useful. We will build a prompt step by step, look at why very long prompts can sometimes create more confusion, and learn how to improve an answer without deleting everything and starting again. We will also talk about something many people forget. AI can sound confident even when the information is incorrect. So you will learn how to review its answers and use your own judgment. Most importantly, you will not have to depend on random prompts copied from the internet. By the end of this video, you will be able to take a real task from your own life, turn it into a clear instruction, and guide AI towards the result you actually need. So, what exactly is a prompt? A prompt is simply what you give an AI your question, instruction, or information. If you type explain photosynthesis, that is a prompt. If you upload your notes and say turn this into a short summary, that is also a prompt. Even a follow up like make it simpler is another prompt. A prompt can be one sentence or a detailed request depending on the task. And prompt engineering simply means learning how to communicate with AI more clearly so you get a more useful result. It comes down to three things: know what you need, explain it clearly, then review and improve the answer. Think of AI as a capable assistant who knows nothing about your situation yet. It can help, but first you need to explain the task. Why does a good prompt matter? Imagine asking someone, can you make this better? They would probably ask, better how? Should it be shorter? More professional, more persuasive, or easier for a child to understand? When the instruction is unclear, the person has to guess. AI works the same way. For example, if a teacher says, create a lesson, the AI does not know the subject, the age group, the lesson length, or what students should learn. But compare that with create a 30-minute introduction to fractions for 10-year-old students. Use simple language, one visual example, and five practice questions. Now the direction is clear. A good prompt helps you get a more relevant answer, save time, avoid unnecessary rewriting, and receive the information in a format you can actually use. So, what should a good prompt include? There is no fixed formula. A simple question may need only one sentence, while a lesson plan, research task, or business idea may need more detail. Depending on the task, you can include a few useful things. Start with the task. What do you want the AI to do? Explain, create, compare, rewrite, or organize. Then add the context. What does the AI need to know about your situation? Mention the audience, who is the answer for. Add any important requirements. What should it include, avoid, or focus on? You can also specify the format and tone. Should the answer be a table, checklist, or step by step guide? Should it sound professional, friendly, or simple? And when style or accuracy matters, provide an example or source material. You do not need all of these every time, just include the details that help the AI understand what a useful result looks like. Let us see how a weak prompt becomes useful. A student might begin with teach me mathematics, but that is too broad. So we make it clearer, explain percentages to me, but the AI still does not know the student's age, learning level, or where they are struggling. Now, let us add that information. I am a 13-year-old student and I find percentages confusing. Explain them in simple language using a shopping example, then add what should happen next. After the explanation, give me three practice questions. Do not show the answers until I try them. Now, the AI knows what to teach, who it is teaching, how to explain it, and what kind of response to give. A strong prompt does not need fancy words. It only needs enough useful information to guide the AI towards the result you want. So, how do you create a good prompt? Before typing, pause for a moment and ask, what do I actually need at the end? Do you need an explanation, a plan, an email, a list, or a finished draft? Start with the main task, create a weekly revision plan. Then add the useful details. I have three subjects. My exam is in 4 weeks and I can study for 90 minutes each evening. Now, add any important preference, give more time to mathematics because it is my weakest subject. Finally, choose the format. Present the plan as a table from Monday to Sunday. Once you get the response, do not accept it immediately. Check whether it followed your instructions and whether anything important is missing. Then improve it with simple follow ups like reduce Saturday's workload, add short breaks, make the plan easier for a beginner, and remember, you do not have to create the perfect prompt alone. You can simply say, I want to create a study plan. Ask me the questions you need before you begin. The AI can then help you fill in the missing details. Do longer prompts always give better answers? Not necessarily. A long prompt can be useful when the task needs a lot of background or several clear requirements, but when a prompt becomes too long, the main instruction can get lost. Some details may be unnecessary and some instructions may even conflict. For example, make the explanation very detailed but keep it extremely short, or use a formal academic tone but make it sound like a casual chat between friends. Now, the AI has to guess which instruction matters more. A good prompt should include enough information to guide the AI, but not every detail you can think of. Keep one clear goal. Group similar instructions together. Remove anything that does not change the result. And for a big project, do not ask for everything in one huge prompt. Break it into steps. First, define the audience, then create the structure. Next, develop each section, and finally, review the complete result. Clear prompts are usually more useful than simply long prompts. Here are a few simple ways to get better results from AI. First, focus on one main task at a time. Do not ask AI to build your business, website, course, and marketing plan all in one prompt. Break the work into smaller stages. Second, show an example when style matters. You can say use this email as a style reference, but do not copy it. Third, tell the AI what to avoid. For example, use simple language and avoid medical jargon. Fourth, ask for options. You might say, give me three versions, formal, friendly, and concise. Fifth, let the AI ask you questions. Say, before you begin, ask me for any important information you need. Sixth, improve the answer instead of starting again. For example, keep the main idea but make the opening more engaging. Seventh, ask the AI to check its own work. Say, review the answer against my instructions and tell me what may be missing. And finally, save prompts that work well for repeated tasks, but always update the details for the new situation. Good prompting is not about giving one perfect command, it is about guiding the AI, reviewing the response, and improving it step by step. AI is not only useful for creating finished content, it can also help you learn, think, and make better decisions. A teacher could ask, give me three simple ways to explain the water cycle to students with different learning styles. A student could say, do not give me the answer yet, guide me with questions so I can solve it myself. A professional might ask, compare these two ideas based on cost, time, risk, and expected benefit. And a job seeker could say, review my resume from a recruiter's point of view, show me which parts are unclear or weak before rewriting them. You can also use AI to challenge your thinking. Ask questions like, what assumptions am I making? What important question have I missed? What are the possible risks in this plan? What is the strongest argument against my idea? Sometimes that is more useful than asking AI to agree with you. Use AI to explore ideas, organize your thoughts, practice skills, and see different perspectives. But remember, AI should support your thinking, not replace your judgment, experience, or responsibility. One final reminder, even a good prompt can produce a wrong answer. AI may misunderstand your request, use outdated information, or sound confident when it is unsure. For important topics, ask it to separate facts from assumptions, mention uncertainty, and avoid inventing sources. Always verify medical, legal, financial, or safety related information with reliable sources or qualified professionals and protect your privacy. Never share passwords, financial details, or confidential personal information with an AI tool. To build your own prompt, keep it simple. Say what you need, add the relevant background, mention who it is for, explain what to include, avoid, and how the answer should be presented. Then review the result and improve it. You do not need a secret formula. You just need clarity, context, and practice. Subscribe to Nanocelerate for simple and practical AI lessons that help you use these tools with confidence.